So we finally got Ben Bacal in the office.
Thanks for having me.
I know they're all excited.
Thanks for having me,
a lot
guys.
of you, we tried to have Ben Bacal last year, we couldn't make it, but he's here finally. And no, I appreciate taking the time, to share a little bit of your knowledge and experience with our agents. A lot of them, they're trying to crack the high-end market.
Okay, cool.
And I believe you're like one of the best agents in the nation for, selling high-end.
Sweet. Thank you. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So where do we start? Why don't we start with, I think this is a great meeting to start 2019. I believe so. Getting this knowledge and experience to start 2019 makes me excited. Why don't we start? Tell us about you. How you got into real estate?
Okay, so I got into real estate around 2005. My mother was a real estate agent. I was in entertainment, and I wanted to start making money to make little short films. So my mom, I saw her working her tail off, and I was like, I can do that and sell a house, make $10,000, $20,000, and make a short film or buy some intellectual property and be a movie mogul one day. And then I just got kind of addicted to it. So it's, you go out there and you prospect and door knock, and you put a sign on the front lawn. In 2006 and 7, like literally people were running to buy your house. It was it was insane. Right before the bubble popped. Were you guys in the business then? Anyone here? Yeah,
a lot of them. Yeah.
So I really just burned the rubber on the soles of my shoes, and every day I was just out in Venice Beach. I picked that farm first. And I just hit door by door, and I started at 9 a.m. and ended at I went to 12, and then I'd be like, I'm tired for the day, and I'm like, no, one more door, and I'd hit another door, and then I'd do the same thing in my head, and I'd just keep on going and going and going, and the ratio was terrific. Out of 50 doors, some days 100 doors, I get 1 or 2 listings a week,
Nuts. Didn't lose your voice at all?
I was tired, but it's a great workout, and you're out in the field meeting people. My biggest thing is that I met so many leads. I let so many of those leads fall through the cracks, right? Because you have to constantly follow up with them. And I didn't really have a CRM system, and I didn't have an organization. I didn't have an assistant. So I really understood prospecting and the value of prospecting, but the organizational stuff, dealing with all the paperwork, is not something that any of you guys, listen, until you get to a certain, level, as soon as you get your first paycheck, you should try to invest in a virtual assistant, because you shouldn't be doing any of your own paperwork if you don't have to. That you're there to be lead generating machines. That's it. That's your sole job, is to be prospecting, and you should leverage, your daughter, who's not, even if she's not licensed, to be at the open houses, and whatever you can do, not to say open houses aren't great. Open houses are terrific. You can put if you put tons of signs out every weekend, you're going to get known, so that's amazing. That's brand awareness. But again, I didn't have an assistant, but eventually I got an assistant, and I was really a control freak. I had to do everything, but I let that go. So when I started to let that go, I was able to get more leads and close those deals, and just power through the day, prospecting.